Hello everybody and welcome back to BigTiger Plays Direwolf20. So we've had a little bit of progress. You can see right here, we found sugarcane just after we didn't need it anymore. I also started the tiniest of farms. Good old 2 seeds down. Oh, and peeking out here, look what we did. This is actually a funny story. We made a smeltery, a Tinker's Construct smeltery. And we got a little bit of gold in there. We made some casts. It's decent size. You know, beginning game. But it's nothing too nice. And look what we tried to make. We tried to make, if you don't know what this is, a lumber axe. And I thought that I needed a smeltery in order to do this. Because, what else did I do? I upgraded our tool table to a tool forge. Gives you access to all these other tools. So I thought, I want to make a lumber axe. I thought it didn't say what you needed, so I thought I had to make it all in the Tinker smeltery. Well, that tree grew fast. So we made it, and it turns out I can make it out of stone and sticks and wood. So that's what I did, because we need to. This is just one form of ore duplication, and that requires lava. This is our other form of ore duplication, and this requires coal. Coal is much easier to find than lava. In any case, the reason why we were doing all of this was to get this lumber axe, and this is why. Hey, look at that. We have these eucalyptus trees that I guess are native to our little area, and they are really big trees. Look at it rain down. Look at all this wood. And that is a very, very good thing, because in order for us to get started in Botania, we need tons and tons of mana. And to get that, we need tons and tons of coal, or charcoal, which we're going to be making. Look, another tree. They're growing right before my eyes. Look at all this wood we have. Um, so you saw in a couple episodes back, I'm not sure if it was 2 or 3 episodes ago, we cut down one of those eucalyptus trees. My gosh, look, we have another tree grown. I don't know if I should cut this one. Nighttime's coming. So let's see how much we have. I just gather everything I can find, and I'm going to beeline for my bed. We don't want to get caught in the nighttime. A couple episodes ago, we cut down one of those eucalyptus trees with our hatchet. And gosh darn, it took forever. So I wanted to make a lumber axe. This one was made out of stone. You can repair it with cobblestone, and everything is hunky-dory. Works just fine. We don't need, an axe made out of bronze or manulin or, alliumite. We don't really need all of that stuff to make an axe. So look how much we have just from cutting down like 4 trees. We have almost 4 stacks of wood. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I'll throw it right in our alloy smelter. We're going to make lots of charcoal so that we can make lots of mana. Also off camera, I've made a 3rd endo flame just because I had the resources. Hey look, it's raining wood. Isn't that funny? Let's see. I'm going to start replanting some of these saplings. Look, I have 30 saplings. It's a lot. I'm just going to replant all of them. Some will grow, some won't. Maybe we'll get a ginormous tree. We'll see. It's a lot of saplings. And that's why there were a couple popping up every couple seconds, because there were lots of them planted. So let's see. But we are going to need to expand our endo flames. We're going to need more. And as I'm talking, there are more and more saplings dropping by the minute. And hopefully trees growing. I want to go over there. There's a creeper. So, in order to make more endo flames, we need more. Let me dump my inventory real quick. Too much stuff on me. So this is the clay that we used, clay gravel. Ooh, and mine some of that apatite. I don't need that. Don't need these seared bricks. Maybe I'll put that outside with all the other tinker stuff. I think we're just gonna have to get used to saplings and wood just everywhere, at least for the time being. I'll put the book, seared brick, casting basin. Oh, and the telecreeper got us eventually. And as you can see, actually, we don't have any food, and that's a problem. That's why I started that tiny little farm over there, even though that's not gonna give us food. We need something like an apple tree. I wish these gave us apples. They don't. Let's see if I can clear some more stuff out of my inventory. I don't think I need arrows for the saplings. I'll keep the torches on me. I don't think I need wood or cobble or this hoe. Keep the crafting station so I can repair my stuff. And actually, I'll keep some cobble on me so I can repair. Always nice to have a bucket. And here is our Lexica Botania. So let's look in our Lexica Botania. What do we need? We need red, brown, and light gray. Let's see what we have. Red. We only have one brown. We have any light gray, regular gray. Doesn't look like we do. So I'm gonna see if we can make some. Let's get a couple flowers and some bone meal, and we need our pestle. Okay, let's plop down our crafting table right here for the time being. Let's turn these into petals, and let's turn them into powder, floral powder, and then let's craft some floral fertilizer. So that makes 2, and I think this will make 1, and I think I can combine these 2. So we have 4. This will make us like 16, 15 different flowers. So let's see what we got. Lime, those are going to be useful later. Here's green, lots of pink, regular gray. Here it is, light gray. Perfect. Another light gray. Is that all? Here's another pink one. We got lots of pink that time. Let's keep going. How much? We can make 2 more. So let's make, that's 4. Let's make all of these. So we make 8 more powder. And we'll make 2 more floral fertilizer. I'm going to go ahead and dump these in here. I'm going to keep the light gray, and I'm going to take the brown and the red out. See what we get. Blue, yellow, blue, light blue, cyan, green, and white. So it doesn't look like we actually got the ones we wanted. We still have stuff falling from the skies. So let's throw these down. So we don't need the yellow, blue, light blue, green, white. So I keep that sapling on me. So let's make these into petals. Red, gray, and brown. And let's consult our Lexicopitania. We need a mana red and a mana brown. So let's get these in our hotbar. Some extra room. So let's make a red and a brown. And we need our bucket. Here's our bucket. Some water and our apothecary. A brown, red, regular brown, regular red, and a gray. And then we toss a seed on top. And we get another end of flame. I'm just going to keep popping them down a line. Let's see how much charcoal we've made. Pretty decent amount. Let's make sure we have power. We are running low on power here. But I'm going to on supplies for power. We are fully going on power. Fully charged. Everything's full and we have some spare. So let's see if actually I'm not going to just dump these on. Let's see if we can make something a little bit smarter than that. There is let's see. We are going to need. We have Project Red in here, so we have red alloy wires, which is red alloy ingot, which is melted red iron compound, which is redstone around iron. I think we can make that. Let's see if we can. A stack of redstone and a couple pieces of iron. I think each of those makes like 8. So let's make 2 recipes of it. So I think we get like this. Red iron compound. Take what's left. I think we slap that back into a furnace. And we get red alloy ingot. And we're going to make a system here that will drop our endo flames. Another thing that we're going to need is living wood, which it's like we don't have very much of. You know what's great though? There's a whole forest over here for me to chop down. Let's see if we can't do that. Chop, chop, chop. Look at all this wood we have. Isn't that kind of crazy? These trees are so big. Just picking up so much wood right now. I only needed a couple pieces, but I guess I'll take a couple stacks while I'm here. And look, there's so many more saplings yet to be grown. Oh, that one didn't. Our lumber axe is broken. Let's go repair it. Actually, sun's going down. Let's repair it really quick. A piece of cobblestone. A couple pieces. So that one needs 5 to be repaired. I'm going to grab everything I can, and then I'm going to, once again, beeline for my bed. Don't want to get stuck out here. But see, I also don't want to leave all this wood. So, I'm going to try and get as much as I can. And I'm going to go. There's going to be lots of saplings, but I have plenty more to replant. And let's sleep. So when we wake up, we are going to make living wood. Is this still going? We're done. Great. So let's make living wood. We are not doing good right now. Do we have any wheat? Any animals around here for me to eat? This is not good. Let's check our map. There's like a pig all the way over there. That's like one animal. Otherwise, there's no animals around here for me to eat. This is a big problem, guys. I'm gonna have to go kill this pig, cook him up and eat him, but that's only a temporary fix. I think I got 2 pieces. It's not gonna be enough, to be honest. Get back up. It'll get us through the day. Maybe I'll have to rethink what we're gonna do about food. Let me plop this back down. Oh, we got 3 pieces. Pretty good. While that's cooking, let's throw some. I hope these work. Yeah, they work. Throw the eucalyptus back down. Oops. I'll fix that in a second. I need some living wood. Oh, should not have used my lumber axe on that. That's my mistake. I believe there's something in Britannia called an open crate. Let's see. Yeah, and that's just living wood planks. Now what does this do? So hoppers or any other means of inserting items. So we're going to need a chest and a hopper. Chest is easy enough. Make a couple. And I need a couple pieces of iron. Grab a stack. Chest. And make a hopper. Okay. And we have living wood. I will use my lumber axe on that. Perfect. Guess I'll get the hatched out. I think our pork should be done. Let's grab that. Okay, let's take a bite. Oops. Aw. Tigers are carnivores. What can I say? Okay, so we have our living wood. And we make a couple planks. Let's make 8. And let's make our open crate. Great, so we got the open crate, the hopper, and chest. So let's put that all in our inventory. A couple pieces of cobblestone. And actually, let's craft our red alloy wires. Let's see, we might need more. There we go. I'm going to get rid of this for the time being because we don't need it. We're not generating mana right now, so let's go like this. I forgot. We need a pressure plate. Grab a pressure plate. So this is where we're going to drop the charcoal. So let's see. broken crate right there. Get rid of that. We're going to need to put the hopper on top. There we go. Let's put this hopper here. And a chest right here. Okay, great. I think this is too close. Actually, now that I think about it, this might not work. We're gonna need a some way for us to interact with redstone here. Can we make a item conduit? I need ender pearls. Yeah, pulsating iron ingot, which I think is, yeah. Do we have any ender pearls? I don't think we have come across endermen yet, sadly enough. Let's see. Is there a different... I know a way in Britannia we can do it, but it is, I believe, too complicated for us at the moment. And what is it called? Coporia. Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. But I guess for this moment, this will kind of work. This will let us... Like, if I just put some charcoal in here, it's going to drop it one by one. I guess let's put half a stack in. No, that's way too fast. Maybe do hoppers work with redstone signal? They might, for all I know. Sorry, this is on the fly here. I might not be able to get this working, but we'll see. So let's take our redstone alloy. This is why you use redstone alloy wire instead of just redstone, because you can move it up something. So let's see, does this change anything? We have it on top of things. So if we put so that gives it a redstone signal. Hopefully one of these eats it. Are you not eating? Do you already have mana? Oh, because you don't have a mana spreader. Durr. Okay. And I have completely blocked our mana pool. Goodness, I have. Let's see if I can grab a mana, make a mana diamond out of that. Grab a diamond. And do we have living rock? Hope we have some living rock. We do. First, let's see if it's enough to make a mana diamond. It is. And is there much left saving? Yep. So let's grab 5 living rock, which I think I need 8. And a diamond. Surround it with living rock and give you a mana tablet. And then you go into function mode and you change this to sparring mana to items. And let's store our mana in this tablet. It's fixing to be nighttime again. Don't the days go by so quickly? Isn't that crazy? But this does seem like it's working. There's an item on it, so it gives off a redstone signal, and it stops it from dropping more. So as soon as the flowers eat this, it'll drop another one. And then they'll eat it, and it'll drop another one. But it'll stop it from dropping all of them. Okay, that's done. Let's go to sleep. And that'll make sure that there's always, as long as there's charcoal in the chest or the hopper, that there's always something for them to eat, but that it's not just laying on the ground ready to despawn. Because we only have 4 here, they can only work so fast. So hopefully, so guys, let's move our mana pool. I think we're going to move it in the other direction. Move it over here. Put it right there. Right there. That's not centered. Low CD. Right there. There's our mana spreader. Guess I'll put that right there. So now it's eating it. And I'm going to go back to bind mode. Bind the mana spreader to the mana pool. So it's only going to drop 1 as long as there's a redstone signal. It'll stop dropping. And these flowers will continually eat the charcoal and make mana, which then ends up in our mana spreader, or mana spreader into our mana pool. And we're not going to lose any charcoal here. There's probably the best method of making mana that I've found. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. I think at this point we're just going to get rid of these date rooms. They're just kind of in the way. We're going to want to replace all of this with, and see it's on charcoal. Let's put a bunch of charcoal in there. They're just kind of in the way, and we're going to want to replace pretty much all of this whole area with endo flames as soon as we get enough mana. What's going on here? Why aren't these turning? It's possible because these logs were on their side. They didn't turn into living wood. That's fine. So this mana tablet has a little bit of mana in it. So we're gonna just toss it back on top. And you can see little particle effects lightning going into the mana pool. So it's gonna fill the mana pool with what was in it. And now it's empty. So that's a way to make portable mana. And you can use items that that use mana and take it with you, and it'll use the mana from your inventory. So look how much mana we got. Granted, this was, based on what we had a little while ago, but that's a pretty decent chunk of mana. Soon enough, that'll be even more. And as soon as we get a decent chunk of mana, we're going to be able to make armor, and I believe weapons. We're going to be able to make Manasteel. Yep, we can make a sword, we can make an axe, pickaxe, shovel, and a full set of armor. And this Manasteel armor has a armor set bonus that uses 10% less mana on all of your items, because all of the all of this armor and these tools are all use mana in your inventory instead of durability. So if I'm out mining with my Manasteel pickaxe, it's not going to take any damage as long as I have mana to spare. So if I charge this mana tablet with mana from my mana pool before I go out mining, this won't take any damage. It'll actually use the mana from my mana tablet first. Same thing with my armor. If I get attacked, it won't take damage. It'll take, I will take damage, just like normal. But the armor itself won't take durability damage. It will take mana from my mana tablet. So you kind of only have to make these once, as long as you have, you're producing mana. Hey, look at that. You can actually see the amount of mana we're making. It's actually visible now, and this is a full mana pool, or not a diluted mana pool. So this is a pretty decent amount of mana we're making here. Let's see if we have enough to make some of these. All you do, you take iron, and you throw it into the mana pool. So let's see how much we have, that much. Throw it in. How much did we use? Barely anything. So let's throw a whole bunch in. Matter of fact, let's throw the whole stack in there. And we used all the mana. How much do we make? 38. I think that's enough to make armor. And potentially a sword. So let's see what we can do. I believe it's just the normal recipe. Manasteel boots. Manasteel pants. Leggings, excuse me. Chest plate. And this is actually pretty good. It's not like diamond or anything like that, but it's pretty good armor. It's better than iron, obviously. It's made out of iron, but it is a little bit better. See, we have about 7.5 armor rating, and don't we look cool in our new blue suede shoes? I should not have said that. Look at us now, rocking some Manasteel armor. And so I guess I could show you. Let's can we make a sword? So we need a living twig, which is just 2 pieces of living wood. Make the sword. We're gonna use that as our sword. Pretty good sword, looks like. Try something to kill. But I don't think we're gonna be that scared of mobs. I think we're fairly armored up. A little bit more than iron gear. The next level up is Elementium, and we need a whole different setup to make Elementium. And then after that is Terrasteel, and Terrasteel is like pretty much the end game armor in Botania, because in order to make one ingot, you need a mana steel, one of these, a mana pearl, which is an ender pearl made in the same fashion, and a mana diamond, which is a diamond thrown in. And you need an entire half mana pool to make one ingot. So you have to fill this all the way up to half, have those 3 items, and use half of a mana pool to make one ingot. And that's just one. Just imagine you need something like 24 ingots to make an armor set. So you need 48 mana pools in order to do that. 48 pieces of iron, 48 diamonds, 48 ender pearls. It's really good armor. It has full armor rating, just like diamond. It makes you use 20% less mana, where this lets you use 10% less mana. So doubles that. and it also makes you regen health, even when you are not fully saturated with hunger. So you're always regenning, natural regen health, instead of just when you are full, which is pretty nice. But I guess this is where I'm going to end our episode. We made our cool mana dropper. This is what we're going to use for mana generation for the rest of the game. Or obviously going to expand. We're going to probably fill this whole space with Endo Flames. And we're probably going to need more than one mana spreader. And probably more than one mana pool. But see, we've already made that much mana in the time I've been talking. We emptied this mana pool. You remember, you saw it. I guess this is where I'm going to end the episode. If you like what you've seen, excuse me, if you like what you see, please slap the like button. Please subscribe so you can know when my next video is going to go up. And I will see you guys in the next episode.